Shalom, shalom once again. I want to begin by giving all the praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Raha, Kwadash, the Bohana Zelda, and the apostles of the mission who do well. A peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Akiamua, pushing this truth to the four winds of the heaven, being at the forefront of this spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on Yesh again, as in the days of old. So, this is a prophecy against Hamite, man. All of you African, you true African. I'm talking about you Hamite. I'm talking about you erotic people. When I say erotic people, you understand what I mean. And some other Bantu people who are not Israelite. I see all of you, you are the true Africans, the sons of Ham. You see, not the people in West Africa, the Negroes in West Africa, the Bantu people in West Africa. Like I have been always saying, not all Bantu people are Israelite, man. Unless you are dumb like a bat, man, to understand that. I see, not all Bantu people are Israelite. We have certain Bantu people who are Canaanite, man. See, not just Hamite, Canaanite. You see, that you can trace that history all the way back to ancient Phoenician. You see, ancient Phoenician was mainly Jake, but you had Canaanite, man. Like he always mingling. Like now you have Bantu people, you have Canaanite. You need to be spiritual to see that. I'm talking about you African, you sons of Ham. You are going into captivity underneath us, man. I see. Everything you have been doing in Congo, everything you have been doing in Rwanda, everything you have been doing in Burundi, all the Israelites who have been oppressed, you will answer everything, man. See, all the substance you have taken from Jacob, all the cattle, all the land and everything, all the resources you have taken from Israel, you're gonna pay it double, man. See, we're gonna put your ass into captivity, we're gonna take your women, you see, we're gonna beat your ass every day except the Shabbat, man, and the Shabbat and the high holiday, man. See, that's your prophecy, man. You ain't gonna be able, because we are all black, you ain't gonna be able to mingle around. No, man. You see, all African people are the same. No, we are not. You see, and you will see that when we approach Jacob trouble, you will see that. You see, so this is Jeremiah 13:16. Therefore, always there is that divided shall be divided. One among the peoples who have been dividing us as this African, these Tusti people, the Nyankole, the Wahima, all of you Hamite, man. You see, you Hamite in Uganda, you Hamite in Kenya. You see, I'm talking about the Jaruo people, the Maasai. The Maasai have been oppressing us too. You see, all the Yadifas, every one of them shall go into captivity, and the Hamite in West Africa too. They are killing Jake, calling it Christian persecution, but it really that's Jake persecution, man. You see, shall go into captivity, and there is that spoils shall be a spoil. Hamite was a part in this. Ham was a part in this. See, so he shall be a spoiled. And his little one, not just Esau, he will be there tagging along. When Esau will put chain on Esau, Ham will be there too. This black Satan will be there too. All of that pray upon thee will I give for a prayer. For I will restore health unto thee. Unto who? The Israelite only. And I will heal thee of thy wound, saith the Lord, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is thou on whom no man is sick. That's what they are calling us over here. You see? I see? Let me see. Not only that, let's go to the book of the law. It's Exodus 11:7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that he may know how that the Lord does put a difference between an Egyptian and Israel. So in the kingdom of heaven, despite slavery, which will be very harsh on you, Hamite, despite slavery, also you will be less than a dog in the kingdom of heaven. You see? You will be less than a dog. You see? Let me see another thing. To me get another scripture. I don't need to drag this, you see, because we have been singing this to the choir. Revelation 13 and 10. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that kills the sword must be killed with the sword. He is a patient in the face of the saint, not just Esau. When it is the other nation, man, you see, including Ham, this lesson is directed to Ham. You see, you can see in Psalm 83. You see, it says, Song of Psalm of Asaph, keep not thou silence, O Moshiach, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Moshiach, for all thy enemy make a tumult, and they that hate they have lifted up their head, they have taken a crafty counsel, even Ham, man. You see, like the French were using the Hamite in Rwanda to oppress Jack in Burundi. We know that. These colonial powers are using Ham to oppress Jake. They are taking crafty counsel against thy people and consult against the hidden one. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. The name of Israel may no more be in remembrance. The Ethiopian too, they have that in their spirit. The Somali, they want to cut us off from being a nation, and all other the Hamitic nation around Africa. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederated against the tabernacle of Edom and the Ishmaelite of Moab. The Hagarini, who are the Hagarini? The Hagarini are you Hamite, you true African. So you true African, you are going to captivity, and that's final. There is no debate against prophecy. So, I hope you edified on the next